Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. These are the readings for September of 2022. They are general readings, and I will be, as I usually do at the beginning of the month, I will be expanding this reading. So we'll be looking in the expanded version of this reading. It will be more focused on romance and love. So we'll see what shows up in the general reading. Now, the pre-Raphaelite tarot is what I'm using for the 9-card spread. I'll be taking a Karma Dharma message, as I always do. I will be using the Good Tarot. I'll be taking 3 cards from here pertaining to love, so we'll be looking at that, and then we'll be expanding on love in the extended. I will be also using the Energy Oracle for advice, as well as the Moonology Oracle, which is more about your subconscious fears, intuition, anything that's going on for you emotionally, which can relate to matters pertaining to home or where you are emotionally. Are you happy? Are you feeling serene? What's going on in your emotional life? So the Moonology will also give us more understanding about matters pertaining to love as well as home, and anything to do with the yin energy, the nurturing psychic energy that we all hold. Now in the extended, as I said, I will be expanding on love, so I will be using a Mirror's Love Oracle. I will be taking the angel answers, so you'll be able to tune in and ask your questions. Hopefully we can, Spirit will guide us to answer your questions. And for advice, I will be using the Universal Love Oracle as well in the general reading. Now, I will also be using the La Vera Sibilla in the expanded love section to see what is more going on pertaining to love. As I said, I'll be taking 3 tarot from the Good Tarot, and then we can expand with the Sibillas, get more information with the Mirror's Love Oracle, the Angel Answers as well. And lastly, in the expanded, I will be taking my handwritten love messages. Okay, so speaking of the expanded reading for each sign, if you're on Patreon, you get the 12 extended readings, which is great because purchasing one expanded reading is the same price as being a member on Patreon. So you may want to join us on Patreon. We do a lot of astrology and mythology, and you get all the extended readings, as well as many perks like 3 free readings every month. So yes, we'll be doing it a little bit differently this month with the extended. As I said, we'll be expanding on love, so either you can join us on Patreon, or you can purchase a one-off through my website, as I have the extended readings there as well. You can get all the links beneath the video. For those of you that are interested in a personal reading, they are available. You can get the link beneath the video. My website is there, so you can check out the link, check out the readings that are on offer. We do astrology readings, we do birth analysis, we do tarot readings, we do a mixture of tarot and astrology, which are called the deluxe readings. So if you want any advice as well as to which reading would best suit your situation, you can always email us at divinedebut11@gmail.com. All the links are beneath this video. And I'm beginning with the sign of Virgo, as it is Virgo season. Happy birthday, dear Virgo. Of course, we've got the equinox towards the later part of the month. We're moving into Libra season. A change of seasons is a big change, generally speaking, so it's important times. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to these readings. They are free readings, remember. So those of you that, if this is your story, you can get the extended, expanded version for the month of September of 2022. So let's go on to the readings, everyone. Thank you so much for your love, your support. Let's begin. Hello, hello, dear Taurus. How are you? And welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Let's look at your month of September of 2022. Generally, what's going on for you and your sign. I hope that you have listened to the introduction, as I do go into a lot of the details. Okay, this is a general reading. We're looking at all areas of life, whatever shows up, and we will be extending this reading and looking more closer to love. All the details are in the introduction, and you can get the links beneath this video. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. And if you don't understand what that means, I've got a video beneath this video. I've got the link where I go into all the reasons why you should watch your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node. So you can check that out. What's going on generally for Taurus, dear Spirit? For Taurus, who Taurian people haven't had it easy at all. A lot of fated changes going on in your lives. So let's see where you're at. Uranus has been challenging you where you're uncomfortable with change, but Uranus is saying that you need to change things up, right? Uranus is all about the future. Let's see what's going on for Taurus, dear Spirit. Thank you, Archangels, for your guidance. It is the month when retrograde Mercury will be in action, so there can be a lot of confusion, misunderstandings. What's going on for Taurus? Taurus and in September. What is the focus for Taurus in September? We've got the Three of Cups, which can speak to a reconciliation, a group effort, some sort of a celebration. Now, I'm not reading reversal, so we'll see what surrounds the focal point. I'm doing a 9-card spread. Three of Cups can be 3 siblings. Let's drink to this. Could be some sort of a celebration. Could possibly be a group effort in something that you're creating. We've got the World card. The World card is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. It's the fixed energies, and it's major arcana. It speaks to an accomplishment or an ending. After an ending, Two of Wands, a portal opens pertaining to what you desire. And we've got the Ace of Wands as well here. Wands are all about creating something as well. Not only is it what you desire, the fire, the passion, the energy you put into something. You've got Justice here, Libra. Four of Wands. 9 of Wands. Lots of fire. We've got the Magician here as well, which is Mercury, and the outgoing card is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Could be any sign. We know the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very nurturing, loving, giving. She's all about creation. And she is connected to some sort. Four of Wands is a celebration. Many times it could be a family gathering or something surrounding a marriage or some sort of a, how can I say, some sort of an agreement, a group effort, or a marriage, your stability pertaining to what is it that you desire. You know, Four of Wands will also speak to a portal. We've got the Two of Wands and then the Four. So this is 11-11. It's like a second portal opens. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Swords. So feeling bound, this is your perception of feeling bound. There's confusion, illusion, unknown matters here. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Ten of Wands. Some sort of a heaviness. You're carrying some sort of a heaviness. You're hoping for some sort of expansion and growth, but there's many doors open, but your perception is that you're feeling blocked. What is it that's making you feel blocked? Let's take some more cards, Taurus, and see what's going on. Two of Wands is usually Sagittarian energy. It's Two of Wands is someone that's ready to take that adventure, right, and expand their awareness, their knowledge, their wisdom. Someone who's ready to explore something that they desire, and it is connected to the world. So it could be possibly to do with, you know, physical distance, whether it's a relationship, whether it's you expanding your knowledge or your wisdom, or remember Sagittarius is all about freedom as well. Being very adventurous. And Justice speaks to balance. Balancing out the scales. We go from, like, we've got the two scales here, then we've got a 3 and a 4, so it's like you're transitioning. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, but we've got the 2 and then the 1, so it's like you're taking a step back. It's like you've needed to make a choice, and you've had a dilemma pertaining to a choice, which this choice could take you down a lane of, I don't know, legalities, or I don't know, there's been some sort of injustices. We've got the Nine of Wands, which sits under the Justice card. So having had a lot that you've been dealing with. And, of course, I say 11, you know, Two of Wands is like an 11. We've got the 11 here. Let's see what's going on. I think that this is your card. We've got the Emperor for Taurus. The Emperor. Aries, Taurus, many times it's the Emperor can speak to responsibilities. It can speak to someone who is a boss, an entrepreneur, holds a position of power. The Emperor can speak to your stability or feeling safe and secure, or having the courage to move forward, to take action, to take a leading role. The Emperor does provide security, does provide sanctuary. Remember, he's a number 4, so it could be in relation to your home, where you're residing, who you're residing with. If we look at your reading in a horizontal way, we've got the World card, which speaks to an accomplishment, an ending, successfully closing up a major cycle, and there's celebration around it. And the Queen of Cups is creative, but she also holds that Ace of Cups. So there's a potential new beginning here in matters pertaining to the heart, but possibly also something that you're going to create. The Queen of Cups is right next to the Magician, so she takes the power of manifestation, even though it's been really hard. I mean, we see a lot of fire here, and fire is action, but it can also burn. Remember, we've got the Ten of Wands here, right? Oh, we missed the Ten of Cups. we've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So some of you have been going through some sort of an ending, but you're still feeling blocked, restricted. I mean, I do see the Nine of Wands also as a wall. Many times it's, you know, it's like you're being blocked. You cannot see past that wall. And we've got the Devil, a little devil here, which is quite a nuisance. These are nuances. So with the Magician here, which we know has got all the tools to make the magic, it can speak to the Mercury retrograde, which says you'll be, in the month of September, we'll be looking back towards the past. Things pertaining to the past will be returning as well. Could be relationships from the past. I don't know. Partnerships. Working with others. People from past projects that you've been involved in. Could be returning employers. We know the Emperor is an employer, so I don't know if this is you or it's because we know the Emperor is usually in Aries, so it does speak to that martial energy, that, you know, that Mars, and Mars is in Gemini. So again, Gemini is Mercury, it's ruled by Mercury, so there's going to be a lot of back and forth. I mean, Mars does well in an air sign. It's got a lot to do with communication. Maybe there's been blockages or misunderstandings here. I mean, I noticed the sword here in Libra, which this is the sword of truth and clarity. It's interesting that we've got the Ace of Wands, the sword of truth, I mean justice, balance, relationships, fairness, right? Harmony, possible legalities, and pointing also to the Queen of Cups, which holds that Ace of Wands. So it can speak to a strong desire of creating something emotional happiness. It could be a possible new project as well that you could be creating, something on an intuitive scale. I mean, the Magician, remember, is all about magic. So Nine of Wands is someone, I mean, you're at the end of the burden, but there's nuances here, some sort of time limiting things going on before. Could this be possibly when Mercury turns direct, early October, that there will be, I mean, you will have the power to manifest here. And of course, with the Three of Cups next to the Four of Wands, which is the marriage card, could possibly also speak to a love triangle. Some of you could be in another marriage, another relationship where you're feeling blocked, you're not feeling happy or free, have the ability to move. Remember that, and move, I mean, have a sense of freedom within a relationship, right? Seven of Cups can also speak to possible deception, being deceived, not seeing clearly. Three of Pentacles, another three is here. Maybe your money, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, matters to do with stability. It could also be in the mix here. So your financial stability and your emotional happiness. Let's see. Let's take the Good Tarot, 3 cards relating to love, and we'll see. We'll get more information, and then we'll be expanding this reading through Patreon and through my website. You can get the expanded version, the extended version, where we focus on love for the month of September 2022. What's going on for Taurus? Love hasn't been easy. Your ruling planet is in Leo right now as I'm doing your reading. So at the beginning of the month. And you're being squared. So even though Venus is really She's really generous where love and money is concerned, but she's hitting the ground running. So she's in a tight corner. She's been challenged. So you're feeling that. And then soon at the beginning of the month, Venus is going to ingress into Virgo. So Venus Virgo is a stingy, shy Venus. But because Virgo is a sister sign for you, it's in good aspect for you. So maybe sort of looking at practical matters pertaining to your money as well as love relationships. What's going on for Taurus in love in September? Taurus, we've got the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate connection, an agreement, possibly. We've got the Queen of Earth, which is more Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. She's a mother. She's stable. I guess this could be your energy as well, but I feel more that it's another earth sign, possibly someone who holds strong water. We've got water and earth. We've got the Queen of Cups here. And we've got the Messenger of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the Virgo card. Now this could talk about timing, or it's a time to purify love, because Virgo is all about purifying. The Messenger of Earth is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the Virgo card. So there is a connection here, an important soulmate connection possibly, but it's sort of getting grounded. It's possibly very slowly turning more into reality, other than more of just an emotional. So I like that. Now you could be dealing with someone who is a mother, a father. The Messenger could be the Knight. The Knight speaks to slow, strategic energy moving forward. But we know that the Queen of Earth is she's the minor arcana of the Empress. So this is someone that could have responsibilities. We know that the Queen of Pentacles is the mother. She's got the experience under her belt. So there's slow strategic movements moving forward. Something is being closely looked at and studied pertaining to the future. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is sure success, but at a particular time. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Four of Earth. So we've got a lot of earth. Of course, you are an earth sign as well. Four of Earth is the miser, someone holding back, someone not feeling abundant, not feeling possibly happy, or someone is not about to take any risks pertaining to love. Four of Earth is usually Taurus, Capricorn energies. It's more Taurus for me, so I don't know, dear Taurus, if you're dealing with another earth sign. As I said, there's strong water here as well, of course. For you, dear Taurus, your opposite house is Scorpio, so that you've got water. Where relationships are concerned, you're more that Scorpio energy. So you're either in or out, and you want depth, and you want relationships are very transformative for you. Let's see what's beneath the Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles. And we've got the Ten of Wands, which we saw here as well. So maybe a heavy, difficult cycle ending. Remember, the Four of Pentacles is someone that sort of holds something close to their heart. Someone that does not easily share. Sharing their money. There's a sense of stinginess where relationships are concerned. Someone needs to be certain. Let's see the Monology Oracle, which speaks to your subconscious, your emotions. Where is Taurus in the month of September? What's going on for Taurus? How are they feeling emotionally? And we will take the energy oracle as well. We'll take a few more tarot cards here. For Taurus, please, Spirit. Taurus in the month of September. And we have a time for healing, a balsamic moon. A time for healing. So, a balsamic moon, this is just before a new moon. So, this is like a waning, right? This is like a waning, like some sort of an ending before a new beginning. So, you have been completing, obviously. Remember that a full moon happens and then it starts to wane, and this is just before the new moon. So obviously something has completed, and this is like an ending of a cycle, and you're preparing for a new beginning emotionally. Let's take the energy oracle. So since you're going through some sort of healing, obviously there has been a difficult ending for you, which has sort of made you need to look at things. And you're needing to look at what is it that you're wanting to create. What do you desire? It's as though you've turned your back on something that you desired in the past. I mean, if you notice in the card in the Two of Wands, he's holding the Ace of Wands. You've got it here. Now, maybe you've turned your back in the past on what it was that you really desired. And this is, it's like you're revisiting what, choices you made in the past. It's as though you had made a choice that was not yours in the past. And it was all about karma. But justice comes back around and says that maybe you've sacrificed and now it's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to be happy, to feel stable, whatever it is that you desire and you create. And you're close to the end of the suffering, and you are the magician here, and you are manifesting something that you're creating here. Pay attention to your intuition. The Queen of Cups holds strong intuition. And I get the notion that the Queen of Cups is someone that you're dealing with, not more your energy. I see you more here in the Two of Wands. And you are the Emperor, of course. Action. We've got the black and the white horse. Very many times it sort of reminds me of the Chariot. So the light and the dark, needing to bring those two energies together. So your fears and your trust in the divine plan, trying to bring them together. And we've got action here, and we see that these horses are free. They're free to roam and race and run to wherever they're wanting. And I'm happy to see also that the white horse is ahead of the dark horse. I mean, the dark horse does depict our fears. Let's see, it's a number 17. So 17 is also the star card, which is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is another fixed sign which squares you. So the future sort of pressuring you to make the changes. Remember, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which Uranus is transiting through your sign. Let's read this. This card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. So concentrating and taking action. This card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. And we see that with the Nine of Wands here as well. So you're close to the end of that, your efforts. It says to sort of pick up the pace a bit more. Let's take the advice from the universal love before we take more cards here. More tarot. So what is the advice in the month of September for Taurus? And we have Tantric Union. Wow. Have a love affair with life. Grow your awareness of the divinity within you and honor the sacred and divine within another. Ignite an eternal flame. Here is the eternal flame, the Ace of Wands. And invite this universal creative force to spiral up from deep within your being. Tantra is honest, open and unafraid to animate the life-giving spiritual energy within you. Feel it rise and merge with complementary opposing forces to create wholeness. The rise and fall of the tides is a tantric union between ocean, moon, air, and earth. There is deep desire in all of us to connect spiritually and physically. If you are currently in a relationship, your bond will deepen as you discover previously unknown realms of love. Alternatively, a tantric union may evolve on a spiritual and emotional basis as two souls merging through thought and feeling. Now, the tantric union, the tantric energy comes from the root chakra, if I'm not mistaken. It's got a lot to do with our power base, our securities, our ability to feel calm, safe, and grounded, and being present. This is an amazing message. This is like two people connecting on a very, very deep level. Tantric union. This is the union with yourself, with spirit, with the universe, with your being, or with another person. Let's take more cards and see. I want to have a bit more clarity before we move forward to the extended. What is that world card about? What is the world card about, dear Spirit? We've got the Eight of Cups, so someone is ending, leaving an emotional disharmony. Remember, the Eight of Cups is I've invested a lot and I'm not getting to that Ten of Cups. We did have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so some of you are leaving a long-term commitment, possibly marriage, because of third parties. You're moving towards, and this can speak to possible travel as well. Remember, the Two of Wands is you're exploring your options, probably towards another relationship, could be at a physical distance. Let's take that Two of Wands. We've got the Page of Pentacles. So you're studying something. The Page of Pentacles can be a message, having made a choice and sending out a message, or receiving. But you've been studying the future, studying the possibilities here. Let's look at the Ace of Wands. We've got the Hermit here, so, oh my God. I will put these cards back in, but the Hermit is Virgo. We have mentioned the Queen of Earth, Messenger of Earth is Virgo energies. This could also, dear Taurus, if you're not connected to a Virgo or another earth sign, let's say, we've just, at the end of August, we had a new moon in Virgo, which is your, possibly, I mean, it's your fifth house of romance, right? The ability to create. This is for Taurus, Sun and Rising, what I'm saying now. But nevertheless, and we're having a full moon again in your fifth house. The full moon will be happening in Pisces. So there's something that's completing, also something that's starting for you that's in your house or fifth house so which does relate to children as well. And some of you are parents. Of course, the Emperor is a father. But on the Hermit here and this Ace of Wands, so what you desired, you've possibly been dealing with someone that's gone in their cave. You've been connected very passionately. Could be to someone that's very spiritual. Could be someone that's a bit older than you. I mean, the Hermit is a wise one. Or you're seeking advice because someone has disappeared, detached, hasn't been communicating. We've got the Three of Swords here. So there's been heartbreak, right? Threes do speak to other people. Four of Pentacles, the Four of Earth, which is also here in the love arena. And there is the Knight of Pentacles, which is also here. And the Queen of Swords. Someone's cut you out of their life. Someone's cut you out of their life. We've got the Queen of Swords here. Someone who many times could have a strong tongue, or there's no communication. There's been quiet. Let's look at the Justice card. We know the Queen of Swords can be Libra. I don't know if you're dealing with a Libra, Virgo, Casper. Let's look at Libra and Justice here. We've got the Tower. Oh my God. Let's restart my camera. What is this Tower about? This would be Uranus. This would be Mars. The Tower is a major shift. Quick changes. Now this is the past, present, future. Past, present, future. So this Tower has happened for you, or you've been going through this from the past, but it's still, you're still dealing with it, because this would be the past position as well as the now. So recent past, you've had some sort of an awareness, a major shift, an aha moment. It hasn't been easy for you. Let's take one more on that Tower. And we've got the Emperor. So the Emperor does speak to stability, instability, or someone taking control of a situation. Let's look at that that Three of Cups, which is in the middle, in the focal point. So you've been going through a lot of instabilities, possibly because of legalities, possible separation, or legalities connected to business, which business can bring a major shift. Where business is concerned, can bring instabilities within a home, and then, you know, it's like the ball rolling, like a domino effect. Let's see what this is about. There's the Five of Swords, so there is conflict. Other people involved pertaining to a celebration. Competitive energies pertaining to a celebration, a love triangle. There is fear, fear of instability, of competition. So let's have a look at that Four of Wands. We've got the Three of Wands, another three, which I wanted to mention up here because we've got the Two of Wands and the Ace, which do equal a Three of Wands. So we do have we've got the Ace, the Two, the Three, and the Four. You go from the Four back to the Three, and the Three is, remember, it's again Sagittarian energy. We see a lot of turmoil and rough seas within a marriage, within a stability of a relationship. Someone's made their choice here. Remember what I said, you could be revisiting the past and having made a decision on not what you desired but what others desired. And it's like you're going back now, and you're turning your back on a commitment, on a marriage. And it's like the boat is rocked where your stability is concerned, and that could be emotional, physical, financial. But I see a lot of rough seas here. And again, we see that she's holding the Ace of Wands. It's as though you're insisting. You're going through the turmoil. You're going through the fire. You're going to stand strong. You're going to have the courage. You've got the Emperor twice. Let's have a look at that Nine of Wands, which has got to do with the past and the future. Remember, it's someone that's been put through the ringer. There's the Four of Pentacles again. It's like there's a lot of... Four of Pentacles is here, and it's here. Feeling that you are the miser. You've gone through, or you're going through financial issues. If you're going through divorce or separation or a change of business, and a lot of competition. It's like you're, I feel that you are the captain of your ship, and you're going to be the last one that's going to go down. The captain does not leave his ship. He does not leave his position of power and authority that he holds. So I feel as though you're ready to go down with a ship, and that you are, I feel a great sense of, I insist on doing this. Even though you've been hit hard, you've gone through much difficulty here, you're still insisting on what the initial plan was. What was it that you initially desired to create? Whether it's love, whether it's you're going through divorce and you're insisting you've obviously connected with someone that you see eye to eye with. What is the Magician about? Remember, the Magician is an ace. And we've got the Four of Cups here. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Missed chances coming back around. We could see these two women. They cannot see that Ace of Cups, which is behind them. So this, to me, speaks to missed chances from the past coming back around. So it's got a lot to do with your emotional happiness, and your emotional happiness is connected to your finances and business. It's all one big story here. What's the Queen of Cups about, dear Spirit? And we've got the Strength card in Leo. We know the Strength card is all about courage. Let's take, see what's at the bottom. We've got Gemini and the Lovers here, so it does speak to a Tantric Union, a very deep connection. Choices in love as well, a head over heart decision. I feel that it's not so much about your head this time, it's more about your heart. And I feel like we've had messages such as these for you in the past. Let's see what's beneath that, because Gemini is where Mars is, and Mars is all about our desire and the courage to move forward. It's decision time. And I feel with the two action horses here, I feel that many of you have already made your decision. It's all about practicing that, moving towards that. And there is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a promise for something long-term. This is a gift coming through from Spirit. Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Messenger of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So this could possibly be a new long-term relationship or something that's very promising. Whatever decision you're making, it's got to do with something long-term, which will give you a sense of stability, groundedness, abundance, and the ability to have something stable and long-term. Seven of Swords is in the past. Eight of Swords is here. Seven of Swords could speak to stealth, sneakiness, but also intelligence, strategy, to do with the past. Let's see what that Eight of Swords is about. We've got the Two of Swords. There's the dilemma. And that's 10 swords all up. The 8 and the 2 speaks to the 10 swords. So there's a great dilemma that you've gone through. And you're trusting your heart here. You're trusting your intuition. Okay, because we could see that we've got the new moon in the background. She's blindfolded, so she cannot see. So obviously she trusts her intuition. That you've gone through a lot of reckoning, a lot of decision making. And you're cutting through any deception, any illusions. You're sort of clearing the air. This is the Knight of Swords, and you could see that she's ready to cut through those scales. And you've got Libra here as well. So yeah, it's like a clearing out, and possibly there'll be a lot of communication. Remember that Leo speaks to confidence, trust, trusting in your heart, trusting in your perception and your intuition as well, that you've got the ability to create. I mean, Leo is all about creation. And we know that the Strength card also speaks to a very passionate connection between two. But it's not only about passion, it's all about matters of heart, with the Queen of Cups, nurturing, loving, that motherly love which is endless. Yeah, so dear Taurus, that is what I have for you in the month of September. If you're more interested pertaining to love, I mean, this speaks to patience as well. Things are changing up for you. Be patient. Remember, the messenger of Earth here is slow but strategic, okay? All right, so for more information pertaining to relationships, possibly even, I mean, love can speak to partnerships as well. Relationships and love. Love comes in many, many forms. So where partnerships could be, you know, two people in a situation, whether it's business related or whether it's, you know, how we partner up to bring in the balance and the harmony in whatever we're working towards. So we're looking at how through matters of love, love is ethics. It's being, you know, it's doing the right thing. It's being generous. It's being open-hearted. So it's all about truth and what comes from the heart. I mean, the heart is about love, right? So the heart can be huge, can be very providing. The heart is Leo. It speaks to generosity. So when we share our money, we share our finances, we share our emotions, all these things speak to matters of love. And love is the driving force in whatever we do, whether it's business related, family related, and so on and so forth. So, Taurus, love and light. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I will see you on the extended if you so feel called to join us on Patreon, or you can get this extended through my website. Love and light, dear Taurus. Talk to you soon. Ta-da.